We have all seen one of the famous James Bond movies, and I'm sure you have a favorite. James Bond, known as M16 or more commonly known as 007, is based out of Ian Fleming's series of books. As we all know, the role of James Bond has been shared by a great number of legendary actors who bring their own style to the table and leave an everlasting impact on us. So, let's see the iconic character of James Bond like never before and relive some of our fondest memories of Bond. My name is Aaron Scott Timms from Simply Boy Talk, and you're watching Body Language Hackers, the show where we break down and analyze your favorite characters on screen. Let's start with the signature style of saying the name Bond, James Bond. Right from being expressive to taking effective pauses, Bond leaves his own charm.
Admire your luck, Mr.
Bond. James Bond.
Mr. Bond. Who are you?
Bond. James Bond.
The name's Bond. James Bond.
This is the new banker, Mr.
Bond. James Bond.
The name's Bond. James Bond.
Mr.
Bond. James Bond.
Love of gadgets is unbound for Bond. Let's see how our Bond's body language shows everything right from surprise to happiness or even doubt on their own gadgets. What we find common in all Bonds is the way they show a sense of ownership over their gadgets.
Now, if you take the top off, you'll find the ammunition inside. On the side here, flat throwing knife. Press that button there, now she comes. In back, that's right. And open ordinarily. You got it?
Yes, I think so.
Is that all, sir?
Yes, thanks very much.
In the field.
Oh, you'd be surprised the amount of wear and tear that goes on out there in the field. Anything else?
Well, I won't keep you for more than an hour or so if you give me your undivided attention. We've installed some rather interesting modifications. You see this arm here?
A pen. This is a Class 4 grenade. 3 clicks, arms the 4-second fuse. Another 3 disarms it.
How long did you say the fuse was?
Oh, grow up, 007.
They all said the pen was mightier than the sword.
Thanks to me, they were right. Look, let's ask Fred here to demonstrate for us. There we are. Sorry about this, Fred. 1, 2, 3. Don't say it.
The writing's on the wall?
Along with the rest of it. Now, 007, do please try and return Do please try and return some of this equipment in pristine order. Don't touch that. It's my last.
Oh, this is where they keep the old relics, eh?
I'll have you know, this is where our most cutting-edge technology is developed.
Point taking.
Must you touch everything?
Does this still work?
Now look.
So where is this cutting-edge stuff? Oh, very good.
Adaptive camouflage. Tiny cameras on all sides project the image they see onto a light-emitting polymer skin on the opposite side. You see, to the casual eye, it's as good as invisible. Plus all the usual refinements, eject seat torpedoes, target-seeking shotguns to shoot down mobile objects. Why don't you acquaint yourself with the manual? You should be able to shoot through that in a couple of hours.
Just took a few seconds, Q.
Wish I could make you vanish.
Documentation and passport.
Thank you.
And this. Author PPKS 9mm short. There's a microdermal sensors in the grip. It's been coded to your palm print so only you can fire it. Less of a random killing machine, more of a personal statement.
And this?
Standard issue radio transmitter. Activate it and it broadcasts your location. Distress it. And that's it.
A gun and a radio. Not exactly Christmas, is it?
Were you expecting an exploding pen? Magnificent, isn't she? 0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds. Fully bulletproof, a few little tricks up her sleeve. It's a shame, really. She was meant for you, but she's been reassigned to 009. But you can have this.
What we find common in all Bonds is the way they show dominance.
Captain Nash.
Bond traveling to Somerset.
My guard.
What kept you?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I only got M1 an hour ago. I busted every record getting here.
What were M's orders?
Only to contact you and the lady on the train.
Good. Come this way.
Thank you.
With unauthorized legalness.
I take it you mean smuggling.
Yes. Gold, gentlemen, which can be melted down and recast, is virtually untraceable, which makes it, unlike diamonds, ideal for smuggling, attracting the biggest and most ingenious criminals. Thank you, Brosnan. That'll be all. Thank you, sir. Have a little more of this rather disappointing brandy.
I'm after a North Korean.
A tourist?
A terrorist.
One man's terrorist is another man's freedom fighter.
Zhao has no interest in other people's freedom.
Bueno, pero relájate, hombre. I still have some friends in high places.
So good of you to come see me, Mr. Bond, particularly on such short notice.
If you can't trust a Swiss banker, what's the world come to?
Bon. And now that we're all comfortable.
I didn't come for the money. The reports Robert bought were stolen from an MI6 agent who was killed for it. I want to know who killed him.
Terrible tragedy.
I just want a name.
I am merely the middleman. I'm just trying to do the honorable thing, returning the money to its rightful owner.
And we know how difficult that can be for a Swiss banker.
I am offering you...
Always makes me feel a little melancholy. A grand old warship being ignominiously hauled away for scrap. The inevitability of time, don't you think? What do you see?
A bloody big ship. Excuse me.
007. I'm your new quartermaster.
You must be joking.
Our job today is to analyze your needs, both psychological and physical.
Sounds pretty straightforward. Anyone might think you're hiding from something.
You're paying a lot of money to be here, Mr. Bond. Who's asking the questions? You or me?
Of course. Carry
on. Stop it, Professor, and behind you.
Funny, I thought you'd turn up sooner or later. Sit down.
The girl talked.
But of course. They were suspicious at the Queen's Club, anyhow. When it turned out you were the only one who'd seen Strangways' new secretary.
Well, you might as well know, as you won't live to use the information. What keep up?
Mr. Smith and Wesson. You've had your six.
This is gold, Mr. Bond. All my life I've been in love with its color, its brilliance, its divine heaviness. I welcome any enterprise that will increase my stock, which is considerable.
I think you've made your point, Goldfinger. Thank you for the demonstration.
Choose your next witticism carefully, Mr. Bond. It may be your last.
Can you afford to take that chance?
You are quite right, Mr. Bond. You are worth more to me alive.
Strictly as a banker, I would have to say that the numbers are not on your side.
Perhaps you failed to take into account my hidden assets.
¡Policía! ¡En el piso de arriba! ¡Abran la puerta, policía! ¡Policía, abran la puerta!
James Bond. If only you'd kept away, we might have met again in a few years and become lovers once more.
Watch himself being disemboweled, derive great horror from the experience. But it's still going on at a distance. It isn't taking place where he is. As you know all too well, when a man lives inside his head, that's where the seat of his soul is. James and I were both present recently when a man was deprived of his eyes. And the most astonishing thing happened. Didn't you notice? He wasn't there anymore.
The first probe will play with your sight, your hearing, and your balance. Just with the subtlest of manipulations.
Well, get on with it then. Nothing can be as painful as listening to you talk.
What?
Can't hear you, James. I said, doesn't time fly?
And don't interrupt, because you'll be dead within 2 minutes unless you do exactly what I tell you.
Oh, yes.
Remove the defibrillator from the pouch. Do we know what it is yet? I'm still scanning. Attach the leads to your chest.
Ventricular tachycardia. Digitize. That'll do, give it. Okay, that's amphetamines.
Adrenaline. As soon as it reaches charge, silicate. That'll work. Bond.
Don't push the red button
yet. Do you hear me? Don't push it yet.
His heart's gonna stop. It's only time for one charge before it passes out. Take the blue combi pen, Bond. Mid-neck, into the vein.
That'll counteract the digitalis.
I will do. As soon as I've won this game.
You're not seriously going back there.
I wouldn't dream of it.
You don't miss a thing. How did you get in here? Never mind that now, yeah.
I didn't.
Look.
Ich heiße Thomas Schiller. Ich möchte ein Nummernkonto eröffnen. Ich wohne in Hamburg.
Tells a story, doesn't it? They left the island so quickly, they couldn't decide what to take, what to leave, what was important. And seeing this every day reminds me to focus on the essentials. There's nothing superfluous in my life. When a thing is redundant, it is eliminated. "50-year-old Macallan."
Who do you think played the role of James Bond the best? You can let us know in the comments down below. Personally, I like the style of Daniel Craig, but to me, Sean Connery is by far the best portrayal of James Bond. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Aaron Scott Timms and you're watching Body Language Hackers. We'll see you in the next one.